In this video, we will be discussing Editing Surfaces Additional Tools. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file Editing Surfaces-additionaltools.dwg located in the training folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. Let's look at some additional surface edit tools that are available. Let's go ahead and select our surface, and let's navigate to the Surface Tools panel. You'll notice here a tool called Extract Objects. This is a very useful tool if, let's say, you need to extract information from a surface and then bring it into, let's say, another civil engineering software, or you want to just extract borders or contours from a surface and then put it into another surface. We don't need the border here, so we'll toggle this off. But let's go ahead and click on Select All here because I want to select specific major and minor contours from the drawing by clicking this button here. I'll go ahead and select them in my file, and then right-click. We'll do the same thing for the minor contours, so the minor contours get selected. We'll go ahead and click OK, and those objects are now extracted from the surface and now have 2D polylines with an elevation. So if we look over here in my Properties palette, this is the contour at an elevation of 83. Go ahead and select our surface again. Let's look at some additional tools. If you look at the Tools option here, there are many additional tools that make it easy to do different kinds of functionality related to a surface. For instance, I want to, let's say, move some blocks to a surface and have them drape right to it. We'll click on Move Blocks to Surface, and we'll go ahead and select these 3 blocks in our drawing. Click OK, and let's see what it actually did. Let me press Escape here to clear my selection set. Now, if you look here, I've got some tree blocks, and I even have a transmission tower block here. Turns out these are actually something called multi-view blocks. A multi-view block can basically be displayed in multiple views differently. In other words, in 2D, which is like the top view here, it looks a certain way. But when you rotate the view in 3D, you will actually get a 3D representation of that actual block. There are many standard multi-view blocks that come with Civil 3D, and if you navigate to your tool palette and then right-click on the header here, you'll notice there's a category called Civil Multi-View Blocks. I'll go ahead and select my multi-view blocks here, and we'll go ahead and select the surface, and let's see what it actually did. Let's navigate to the Object Viewer, and if we rotate our view, and we'll zoom into that location where those blocks are, you'll see here, these blocks look fantastic in 3D. I've got a nice transmission tower there. I've got some trees here. Very useful if you want to do visualization. One of the other really cool tools is the ability to raise or lower your surface. Let's go ahead and select my surface. We'll go to Edit Surface and then choose the Raise Lower Surface command. Let's say you have a proposed surface, but you want to start grading or doing some sort of design a certain distance below the elevation that you're supposed to start design at. So I'll just type in -0.75 and press enter, and now that surface is lowered by that distance. One of the other great things about doing a lot of these surface edits, if you want to get rid of it or turn it off, select the surface and then choose Surface Properties. Again, navigate to the Surface Definition tab. You can simply toggle these off or right-click and remove them, and then your surface will be rebuilt, going back to the way it was before.